So one of the questions that came up was if the DTT discrete trial training was relevant for older students. Specifically, I'll be focusing on the hall procedures. And when addressing that question, I believe that it would be relevant for older students. Some of the older students tend to grow more confident in the fact that they think they know how to walk in the hall, and they really don't, because you see some of those students walking down the hall and talking to their friends, walking down the hall and joking around and hitting each other, walking down the hall and not staying on the right hand side. I know it's kind of a skill that's tended for younger elementary kids, but it is a skill that needs to be practiced even up in high school. So I think that it would work with and be relevant with older students. You might not necessarily break down the discrete trial training to the extent that I did in the video, but I think that they would benefit from a brief overview of the hall procedures just to make sure that they're actually doing it correctly, because I've seen several students that are older walking in the halls and not abiding by the hall procedure rules. I mean, you do see the posters always hanging around in the different school hallways, so it has to be relevant for some of the older students in the different buildings.